Helen, congratulations to a great start to the 2017-18 women's basketball season. A couple of impressive victories over two teams from Southern California last weekend. Give us your recap of what you saw.
Yeah, I think they, you know, they did some things that we hadn't spent a lot of time on, especially that second night where it was some trapping right away and some half court things. But I thought our ladies did a nice job of just really responding to things and making some corrections quickly. And I think we want to play up tempo. I think with Cami as our point guard, you can just kind of see speed, and she has great vision and great passing. She can break people down and create some things for her teammates, and so that's something that we haven't had for a while, and so it's nice to see that. And then just we shot the ball really well, kind of back to the 3-point, and that's just really a testament to the players working on the off season on their shots, and Alicia just kind of having a plan of working with the perimeters and doing a nice job of getting them to be more confident as shooters and just getting the reps in where they feel good about that. And just creating for each other. I think the first night in the first half, we had an assist on all but one shot. And so just really being a team-oriented, and I think that's just really going to prove to be a strength for us. And there's a lot of different kids that scored. I think we had 4 different players in double figures. On the second night, maybe more. I didn't look that closely at the stats. But, Lexi came off the bench and had a great night and had 3 minutes of just, like a steal and a layup and a 3 and a defensive stop and a block. And just, I just think people are stepping in and playing really confident, and that's just a really testament to the coaching staff of just really investing in them outside of practice and talking to them and spending some extra time after practice, like before practice, to just get them extra shots.
Really an explosive output for the Pirates the first 2 games. A lot of points scored. Despite some turnovers, some really high efficiency offensively. Is that Pirate fans are wondering, is that a function of the teams we were playing against, or is that our style of play?
It's a little bit of both. I don't think we'll be putting 90 points on the board every night. But, even when we scrimmaged our alumni and had another scrimmage against the community college, we were in the 70s, where last year we were in the 50s a lot. So, we definitely want to play a little bit more up-tempo. They wanted you to play fast. Honestly, there are more possessions in the Laverne game. Their offensive possessions are about 10 seconds long. And so there's just a lot more possessions. And so if you're shooting efficiently and doing some things, you're gonna score more points in that game. So they definitely want that style. At one point, when we had an offensive rebound, I'm like, they don't want to play defense for 30 seconds. Make them work. Their philosophy is to make you try to go fast, and then they want the ball back, and they're going to go fast. So I think that a lot of their games, so some of it was them, but we do want to play more up tempo and try to push the pace a little bit offensively.
This week we have a couple of games against NAI opponents, LC State and Evergreen State. What do we know about these 2 teams?
LC State played for the national championship last year, graduated quite a bit, but had some great players back. Good size. They mix up man and zone. They're about 50-50 on what they do defensively. They'll go inside. They'll have some mismatches. They'll probably try to figure out the best mismatch to post up, because all their kids can play inside and outside. So really talented, well coached. I doubt we'll put up 90 on them with the way they play. So. We'll have to work a little bit more on our zone offense and just get ready. Evergreen State have just watched a little bit. They only have one. They will be actually their first counting game. They've had an exhibition game and some scrimmages, so we don't know a whole lot about them. Gil Regel, who was a PLU coach for a long time, is coaching there. I could go back to my old scouts and see if he still does the same thing, but because I still have those somewhere. But we just don't know a whole lot. We won't get to know a whole lot about them, so it'll kind of be like going into this weekend where. We'll take care of ourselves and find out what we can about them, and then just go from there.